Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Sagittarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for the end of July 2024. But whenever you're seeing this, if the message resonates, if the title resonates, then it's meant for you. Watch it all the way to the end. Don't try to force anything or make it fit. And do understand that energies can be crisscross, flip-flopped, and or reversed. So Sagittarius, the song of the day that I had on pre-shuffle when I was getting the cards together, it's called Steady As She Goes by the Raconteurs. And some of the lyrics are, you found yourself a friend that knows you well, but no matter what you do, you'll always feel as though you tripped and fell. So steady as she goes. So it's like going through the ebbs and flows in life, you know, going through the cycles, the things, you know. It's very monotonous kind of feeling. But at the same time, it's like these exciting little level ups. You know, it's like you're just taking all the steps. What are the steps? It's like societal rules, societal, achievements. I was going to say plateaus, but like achievements. But steady as she goes, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, right? It can get a little crazy, this whole adulting life. Let me tell you. All right. What do we have for Sagittarius for their higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good, please? Spirit, so mote it be. Sagittarius, please. For the end of July 2024, or whenever they're seeing this. Underneath the deck, we've got Sun, Happiness, and Well-Being. This is probably one of the happiest cards in the deck. So I feel like this is what you're striving towards, or it's like underlying energy or what you don't see coming, okay? What else do we have for Sagittarius? Welcome back to all of my returning subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Liking and sharing, of course, too. If any of this resonates throughout the reading, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you smash that button. Hit that little notification bell that says all. That way you'll get all of the notifications coming up in the near future. Underneath the other half of the deck is Vine. Seek out information that will help you. Maybe for your happiness and well-being. Hey, buddy. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, so we start out, I like this, so happiness and well-being. We start out with marriage. Now, this doesn't have to be actual marriage with, rings, wedding rings, even though it shows that there, and it could be, whether it's your marriage or the marriage of somebody else. Maybe there'll be a marriage or an announcement for November, that there's going to be something coming up in November that's going to be a big deal. But this marriage could also be like a partnership, or somebody getting a new job, or 1221. So 1221. You might want to look that up. Angel number 1221. I see it on the incorrect clock right now. But there could be some kind of partnership, or like a promotion or something like that. Something, like I said, could be taking place by November. You could be a November Sagittarius. And then we've got the month of June, and it's the angel. She's like an angel. She's got wings there. So something could have happened in June. You definitely could have like an angel around you. It could be a June angel, like a passed on friend, family, or loved one whose birthday was in June, or they passed away in June. Then we have Scissors, disappointment, and some affair. That could be anything, okay? So it's just like you may have like plans or a project or an event or something like that that just like falls through, Then we have Elephant, a long journey, either physical. Okay, there must. Must be clarification there. He's meowing. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Elephant. He was like, I'm meowing at the elephant in the room. And then he just goes and sits down. All right, what else do we have for Sagittarius for tarot? Like, I want to, okay. I feel like whatever this disappointment, some affair, leads you on this journey. And that journey is going to be what, like, opens you up to, like an awakening. And we're in Leo season. And that's, like, during Lionsgate portal. Alright, let's get the tarot. Because this was short and sweet. Seek out information that will help you. And that could be that long journey, a learning experience. Some type of an awakening where you learn all kinds of things. Magical things, right? Alright, 3 cards for Sagittarius, please. What do we have for Sagittarius? I'll take it upright. Okay, so underneath the deck, I'm going to start there with this one, is the Hierophant. Oh, nice. And behind that is the 9 of Cups, and that's wish fulfillment. So it's the card number 5, and that means change of direction. So you could be like hitting the brakes on something and like completely changing course. The Hierophant, it's Earth energy, Taurus energy, to be exact. Very stable, very noble. It's the energy of the unexpected, conflict, and movement. So something could be happening unexpectedly, but you gotta like act on it, right? And it's like understanding your beliefs, values, and boundaries. The Hierophant is somebody, he's like, it could be a card of like business, like companies, institutions, basically. It can also be a card of strict, like, religion, like structure, tradition. This can sometimes talk about like a judge or somebody who, makes rulings on society. So, and also it's like a teacher, right? So it's about teaching, morality, education, divine wisdom, kindness, and tradition, like I said. All right. So that's kind of like the underlying energy of what we're dealing with. Then we start out with air energy, Libra, and it's the 4 of Swords. This is a card of stability. It's form, control, foundations to rest on. So this is talking about rest and relaxation, self-care, getting the rest when you need it. And that's why this card, and it's interesting, it actually fell completely sideways, straight sideways. So if we're looking at in reverse, it's also, that's more talking kind of like what the Scorpio reading was about. Ain't no rest for the wicked, 4 swords in reverse. And that's just like, not stopping, continuing to go. This talks about rest, ease, restoration, respite, recharging, reflection, and abundance. This is talking about, recharging, for the sake of recharging, right? Because you've been doing a good job. In reverse, that's more like, I gotta keep moving, keep on keeping on, gotta stay on the grind, like that kind of energy. So, but then there's a Tower that comes in, Sagittarius, and it's, with Towers, it's like, expect the unexpected. Always expect the unexpected. It's a card of seeking for change and options, investigation, and willpower. It's Mars energy, fiery Mars energy, so anything can happen, right? And I believe we have, it's like Jupiter, Mars, or something right now. So it's all about collapse, upheaval, destruction, foundational shift, reality check, ambition, and adversity. So there could be some big changes happening, and it could shake things up, right? How are you going to deal with that? Well, then we have the Fool coming in. And so that's talking about taking a leap of faith, starting something new, spreading your wings and flying. Beginnings, endings, and innocence are the main themes. It's Uranus energy with air. And it's funny, Mars-Uranus, we just had a huge Mars-Uranus conjunction that we're probably still feeling the effects on, to be honest with you. And that was some fiery, crazy, passionate energy. That's where, what happened then? That was when we had that big, crazy outage, like the biggest IT like outage in the entire world. That was the Mars-Uranus conjunction. That's what happened. And it's funny because that was Taurus energy. You Sagittarius may have been affected greatly by that conjunction. Maybe that's why this is being brought up. So think back to what happened around the IT shortage. What was going on in your life at that time? Something could have happened before that, but it was affecting you at that time. Think about it. But somebody's taking a new start, a leap of faith in something new, so that you can spread your wings and fly. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Swords that's seeking information. It's also my Spy card energy card. Alright, what do we have for the Four of Swords? For Sagittarius. What's the Four of Swords? The Ten of Wands. What's the Tower for Sagittarius? It's too many. I'm not even going to look at any of them. What's the Tower? What's the Tower for Sagittarius, please? Thank you. Strength. Oh, okay. Alright, so clarifying the Hierophant. Underneath the deck is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about having courage and strength as well, but it's reflection. It's reflecting on your past experiences, what you've done in the past, in order to be able to use that wisdom and knowledge and move forward with some type of decision that you need, courage for. And it's through those experiences and that wisdom that you gain the courage. You're like, oh, I've done that before, I can do this again, right? So somebody's reflecting, but also looking forward to something. It could be travel. It could be, a new opportunity. But there's something happening in the future that they're preparing for. So, that said, and it could be some kind of ascension, spiritual ascension, or level up, like I was saying earlier. It could be, a new venture, a new career path, a new job, a transfer somewhere. It could be anything. So, clarifying the Four of Swords is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is all about lying down the burdens and moving on to the next cycle, moving on to the next thing. Wands are all about passion and passionate energy. It can be platonic or romantic, or it can be towards what you're passionate about. So somebody could be packing their bags from an old job and moving to a new job, or an old relationship to a new relationship. Just take it as it resonates. But in the meantime, they're getting some rest and relaxation before that starts. So that was in the recent past. You could still be dealing with it now, but I feel like it's actually, we're past that. So then we've got the Tower along with the Strength card. Now, the Tower, again, is expect the unexpected, and that's why Strength is coming in. Spirit is saying, you know, be strong through these transitions and transformations. That's why, like, the Tower is a scorpionic energy, and like the Death card is about transformation. Tower is about transformation. It's Scorpio energy. And so you may be like a Sagittarius that's on the cusp of Scorpio Sagittarius, or you could have a lot of like Scorpio in your chart. But yeah, and like this is also based on karma. What goes around comes around. Because like I'm looking at the picture, she's got an affinity tattoo on her arm, and this is an 8 year. 2024 is 2 + 0 + 2 + 4 = 8. Turn an 8 sideways, and that looks like the affinity symbol. You know, it's like what you planted seeds in the past for is coming to fruition now. What you plant now will come to fruition later. It's like, just, is it positive? Is it negative? So then we've got the Five of Swords clarifying the Fool, which is interesting because, you know, the Fool's talking about taking a leap of faith and, you know, starting something new, spreading your wings and flying. But then we've got the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords is talking about bittersweet victories. This could be a victory for you or the other person, because there's always a winner, but then there's always somebody who doesn't win, right? So I feel like you've got somebody talking in your ear. You've heard it all before. You know, somebody else is celebrating, but you seem to not be celebrating, or this person. It doesn't have to be you. It could be this the other person. And somebody could just be battling a decision on whether or not to take a leap of faith into something new. And so somebody's reflecting on that and wanting to use that experience and wisdom to do bigger things. To do bigger things in the world with that Hierophant energy, for sure. Okay. So what do we have for our Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle? Five of Swords energy is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could be dealing with one or have that somewhere strong in your chart. I would just be careful with that Five of Swords energy, especially with that Fool card. You know, so you're not making any brash decisions. You know, thinking that you're in some kind of battle is like, is the victory even worth the effort? Okay, so underneath the deck, we've got creation partnered, sex magic. So Sagittarius, you could be, so you could be co-creating, basically. Obviously, when this is talking about sex magic, it's talking about sex, right? But this also talks about co-creation in any kind of venture. It doesn't have to be like romantic in nature. It can be like platonic co-creation of some type of project or something, like I was explaining the difference between the marriage card. It can mean actual magic and actual relations, right? But it can also mean like a partnership, some business sort, in a project or something like that. Then top of the deck, we've got Uran Mila, the Great Diviner. So divination, trying to manifest your blessings. Let's see what this means. I really haven't had that card very much, so that's interesting. Okay, so creation partnered. I just all of a sudden got really freaking tired. So I don't know what that means for you, but like out of nowhere, I had all this energy and now I'm just like, oh, like just beat, drained. Creation partnered. So creation partnered is page 69. Go figure. Sex magic. Okay, so sex magic. I integrate and accept change, and I align with the cycles of life. So this card emerges when you need to collaborate. Like I was saying, it doesn't have to be actual, relations in that kind of way. But it appears when you need to collaborate. Each person has one hand hidden so as not to show all their cards. It's as if they have talents they do not know of because they only emerge when working together. Partnered energy is powerful, whether it's love, friendship, or business. When you combine your intention with someone else's intention and the two are aligned, working in tune with your intention, the results are magnified. Just because you've known someone forever doesn't mean that you can't give new people a chance. Be open and honest with yourself and how you feel about collaboration. More often than not, if you have a problem with partnership, it is a reflection of your inner struggle. Okay, so very cool. Crystal pairing fluorite. So then Uran Mila, let's find that one. I think he's in the back. 95. Sorry, and all of a sudden it's like my throat. It's almost as if Spirit doesn't want me to talk. Alright, so Uran Mila is often referred to as Ifa and saw the beginning of creation. He embodies wisdom and understanding through all destinies. He sits in the front of a bright blue sky with his legs stretched out before him, a slight bend in the knee. He wears a yellow and green robe and sits as the great diviner with his cowrie shells beside him in a pile. The front of his lap sits a mirror with golden flakes on it. Where the shells fall, he creates a mark of 1 or 2 straight lines to decipher their message, something that has taken him many years to practice. He uses these readings to determine the outcome of any situation and comes to you when it is time for you to be called to action. Ifa is the path of the males in Nigerian divination, and the stern look on his face reminds you that he means business. He knows all the secrets about creation, and a candle sits at the front of the card to symbolize this. He is immensely powerful, some say more powerful than the other Orishas. Uran Mila has his divining chain, the opale, and his palm nuts around his seat to symbolize what he brought to humanity as a guide. Okay, so I feel like some of you are able to, like, you have the power to be a great diviner, but because it's with creation partnered, you do it better when you're partnered with somebody. And I'm not saying, like, if you're single to, like, go out and find another person, or that you can't do it without another person. You can. You're actually very powerful on your own. But it's just like sometimes it's like that saying, 2 heads are better than 1. And this doesn't, again, have to be romantic. It can be platonic. It could be like a business partner. But it's like sometimes it's better to work together in a group with others. Okay, that one wanted to jump out. Bathroom could be significant. I'm not going to take that. If it wants to pop up again, it will. Something about your bathroom. You could be having dreams about bathrooms. What else for Sagittarius? No, but this one came up again. Crazy. Oh my goodness, both of them. Okay, I think it was one of the very first readings, so it would have been like Aries or Taurus got these same exact 2. I don't know if it's the same position, but underneath the deck we've got teeth. Teeth could be important to some people, but also like you could dream about teeth. So this says Freud, I can't even read right now. Freud posted that the common dream of losing teeth is about sexual repression. Then again, Freud thought most dreams were about sex. It's more than likely that your dreams of biting, chewing on teeth, or teeth falling out, relates to feelings about reaching a new phase of development, aging, or morality. That's because teeth grow along with the... I cannot talk right now. That's because teeth grow along with us from infancy's gummy grins to supporting our first set of teeth to the loss of baby teeth, making way for grown-up teeth. Then as we get to old age, our teeth become loose and fall out again. The finality of losing our so-called permanent teeth reminds us that nothing in life, including our own lifespan, is forever. So teeth could be important. You could notice teeth. Teeth could be important to you, like as far as meeting people or a significant other. It's like, I know for me, like, teeth are a turn on. If somebody has a very good smile or attractive smile, or they take good care of their teeth and good hygiene, that's a turn on for me. Then, top of the deck, we've got phone. Now, this is interesting. Like I said, these cards have been coming up nonstop for the readings, but I think it was like Aries or Taurus where it was like the same exact two. So, we've got phone. So, when a phone rings in your dream, you may be receiving a call to improve communications with others or with the voice of your intuition. Whether it's a wall-mounted model with a rotary dial, a smartphone, or anything in between, the phone in your dream may be calling you to acknowledge your soul's purpose or destiny. If it's a call to help or an emergency call, look at what the urgent situation requires better communication skills from you. So, in what area are you calling out for help? If you are having trouble dialing or inputting the numbers, or if the connection is so staticky that you can't make out what the caller is saying, be alert to fractured lines of communication. What else can you do to get your message across? If someone rang you in your dream, consider returning the call today. Or if the caller is deceased, or if it's inappropriate to reconnect, dial up their memory and communicate what needs to be said through symbolic action, journaling, prayer, or art. So, I feel like there's somebody that you need to reach out and communicate with. And it's funny because it's like the teeth card came up, but it also, like this picture, it just looks like lips, like somebody wants to talk. I just heard lying through their teeth. Somebody, you could want to communicate with somebody and they may like be lying through their teeth. That's a phrase. Take it as it resonates. And that could be this person that you may have to like have like this bittersweet victory with, somebody to battle, that you might have to battle or deal with. They could be lying through their teeth is what I'm gathering. And this could be, could have been something that developed in June and could be coming to a head, potentially in like November time frame. But I do see happiness and a journey, but it'll leave you wiser. It'll leave you wiser in the end. Okay, so that's what I've got for you. Sorry, my contact all of a sudden, I'm like, I can barely see. And obviously I was having trouble talking. I cannot talk right now. I don't know why. That said, if any of this brought you clarity, insight, or answers, make sure to drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. As you know, it's together we grow. I always look forward to sharing this time and energy with you every single week. If you're looking for a personal reading, I have all of my personals open right now. All you have to do is reach out and connect with me. All of my information is in the description below this video. And also check out Coco. Hi! Check out CocoLoveWater.com. And if you put in Cannastrologer 15, you get 15% off your order. This stuff is the best stuff ever. I know the owner, and that's why I'm doing this. Like, it's delicious. Readings are open. Together we grow. That's it. I thought there was another thing I was going to say. Oh, yeah. Check me out on CincyMag.com as well. I have all of that information in the description below this video as well. So I will see you guys on the flip side. Check out all the other videos for your sun, moon, rising. You could even look at Mars and Venus. And you guys have a great ending to July. I will see you on the flip side in August. Peace.